In a league of his own, Oscar Piastris' star continues to rise with Bahrain GP win. Australian ace Oscar Piastri described his performance as an incredible weekend after securing a dominant pole-to-flag victory at the Bahrain Grand Prix, marking his 50th career Formula One start with a memorable triumph. The McLaren driver's commanding win propelled him into second place in the Drivers' Championship standings, placing him just 3 points behind his teammate, Lando Norris, who finished third. This victory, Piastri's second of the season following his earlier success in China, highlights a significant surge in form and confidence for the young Australian, seemingly altering the internal dynamics at McLaren, where Norris has traditionally been seen as the leading driver since Piastris' arrival in 2023. The weekend began perfectly for Piastri, who secured pole position, and he converted that advantage into a win with remarkable composure and pace under the floodlights of the Sakhir International Circuit. Won despite an initial challenge from George Russell of Mercedes into the first corner, Piastri successfully defended his lead and then proceeded to build a substantial gap over the pursuing pack. His dominance was such that even a mid-race safety car period, which momentarily wiped out his considerable advantage, did little to disrupt his rhythm. The safety car was deployed on lap 33 after an incident involving Carlos Sainz's Williams and Yuki Tsunoda's Red Bull, bringing the field back together and putting Russell right on Piastri's gearbox for the restart. However, Piastri managed the restart expertly and quickly re-established his supremacy. Reflecting on the race, Piastri commented, "I would have preferred to not have had the safety car, but the pace was good and I was pretty confident I could get a good restart." He also pointed to a key strategic advantage, noting, "I also knew that Lando and I were the only ones with another medium tire, and that was the tire to be on. It was relatively straightforward." This strategic foresight, coupled with flawless execution, allowed him to pull away effortlessly from Russell in second place. The final margin of victory was a staggering 15.5 seconds over Russell, marking the largest winning margin seen in any race this season so far and underscoring the McLaren driver's complete control of the event. Lando Norris finished in third place, completing a strong points haul for McLaren, but the performance differential between the two teammates over the weekend was stark, with Russell himself admitting that Oscar was in a league of his own. Post-race, an ecstatic Piastri celebrated over the team radio, declaring, "It's going to be a hell of a party tonight. To mega weekend everyone, mega. That was pretty damn fun." However, he later tempered expectations for immediate celebrations, indicating his focus was already shifting to the next race in Saudi Arabia. The win sees Piastri leapfrog reigning world champion Max Verstappen, who finished sixth in the championship standings. Piastri now sits on 74 points, trailing Norris by just 3 points, while Verstappen is currently third with 69 points. For this rapid ascent in the standings and his superior performance over the last 3 races, following a difficult start to his season at his home race in Melbourne where he suffered a spin, suggests a significant turn in form and a potential challenge for the championship lead. The rest of the field battled for the remaining points positions. Charles Leclerc finished fourth for Ferrari, ahead of his teammate Lewis Hamilton in fifth. Max Verstappen could only manage sixth place, narrowly holding off Pierre Gasly of Alpine on the final lap. Gasly's Australian teammate, Jack Doohan, who is under pressure to perform, had a credible outing but finished outside the points in 15th place. Sixth, the Bahrain Grand Prix result firmly establishes Oscar Piastri as a formidable force in the championship battle and signals a potential power shift within the McLaren team, setting the stage for an intriguing season ahead as he looks to close the small gap to his teammate at the top of the standings.